I'm actually LOLing right now because I got my computer out. I got my computer out because I'm thinking right now to myself, and I was like, I need to get these thoughts out. Like, I need to get these thoughts out. I need to talk about this. And then, I set up the camera and I'm like, wait, what was I saying? I'm thinking about boys, bada bing, bada boom, like regular. You know when there's somebody who you just are like, you're like, it's them. Being delusional and be like, no, it's them, I know. And then it not being them, and you're like, I'm just thinking of down the line, you end up with somebody who, like, met at one moment and then it didn't work, or you guys went separate ways, and then in the end you come back together. In the end, you come back together and you're like, it was always you. I knew it was going to be you. I knew it was going to be you. And it's like, did you though? Or did you romanticize them as like this perfect thing for you? And then when you didn't have it, when it didn't work out, you kind of use that as like a coping mechanism for the fact that like you didn't have the outcome that you wanted in that situation. So like you're kind of holding on to hope to like get you through the day. And then like if it does end up happening in the end, it's like, again, that just is a coping mechanism for like making up, like, I don't know, like making up for like what was hard or painful in the past. You're like, I knew it, but it's like, no, you didn't. Like, not really. Like, did you? And then I was thinking about this book, because on love, it kind of like goes into that idea a little bit. I think it's like a fiction, but the way he starts the book, he's like talking about how he's like infatuated with this girl, and he kind of like it's really interesting so far. I'm not finished with it yet, but it's like almost a satire on like affection and like romanticization of relationships and whatever. But then I was thinking of to kind of say that there's no like magic in romance, like that it's all random, is kind of like a what's the word? What's his name? Father of evolution. It's like a Darwinian like ideology, or like it's like a Darwinian way of looking at romance, to say like, oh, it's all just random and chance, is like the same of saying, you know, we're all, you know, primordial soup, da 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 da, or like even you know, everything's just chemical reactions. Personally, as a Christian, I don't think that that's true. That's not how I view us. I think just a real true way of looking at things is, there's no way you can say like, oh, we're just reactions. Like my emotions, my experiences, everything is just like reactions. Like, I don't think that that's, I just think that that's not the real, but that's another conversation. So I can't apply that same way of thinking to romance and say there's no magic, God's hand, you know, not, you can't say like, oh, there's no magic, God's hand isn't in it, like it's just random. And because I was thinking about my wedding vows, which is actually insane because I am in no relationship at all. No, that's not true. I have many relationships with my friends and family and loved ones and blah, 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 blah. But you get what I'm saying. I'm in no romantic partnership currently. But anyway, I was thinking about vows, and it's like, because there's something beautiful to say, this wasn't pre-scripted. I wanted you. You know, that's kind of beautiful. Which is like true, I believe, to a certain extent. But I think you know, the point I'm getting at is like to say that God's hand wasn't in it is like kind of just, it reduces it to something that almost makes it completely meaningless, you know. Yeah, to say like it was all like, yeah, just to be like, oh, you know, it could have been anyone, or but I'm just glad I met you, or I really like you. Like, there's almost nothing there. Like, that's really sad. Yeah, I think that's a little sad. And as I was thinking this just now, I'm realizing, like, so that means then that there is some sort of, there's like divine intervention in true love. That's beautiful. That's insane. That's cool. Wow. There must be. Anyway, guys, I think that's where we should end the video. Yeah. Bye.